The Election Commission has warned of cancelling candidacies in cases of serious violations of the Election Code of Conduct, as entities responsible for the implementation of laws, leaders and ministers themselves have been found violating the Code of Conduct. Good morning, I'm Abheudaya Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. Implementation of the Election Code of Conduct surfaces as a major challenge for the Election Commission. Commission warns of scrapping candidacy in cases of violations. Number of women candidates for the imminent parliamentary elections less than 300. Only 21 women of 4 major political parties competing in the direct category. UK Prime Minister Liz Truss apologizes for making mistakes after new Chancellor Jeremy Hunt junked almost all of her tax-cutting plans, insists she will lead the Tories into the next general election. And Real Madrid and France forward Karim Benzema and Barcelona captain Alexia Putellas crowned 2022 Ballon d'Or winners. Benzema wins the award for the first time. Putellas retains her title. The implementation of the Election Code of Conduct, which came into effect from 28th of September, has surfaced as a major challenge for the November 20 provincial and parliamentary elections, as entities responsible for the implementation of laws, leaders and ministers themselves have been found violating the Code of Conduct. As a result, the Election Commission has warned of cancellation of candidacy in cases of serious violations. The Election Commission asked for clarification from CPN Maoist Center Chairperson Pushpa Kamal Dahal after his campaign used traditional musical instruments during his registration of candidacy in Gorkha 2. After furnishing his clarification, Dahal has been claiming that he was unaware about the musical instruments. Another leader of the ruling coalition and Minister for Urban Development, Metmani Chaudhary, was asked for clarification by the Election Commission after Chaudhary was found distributing rice in his electoral constituency. The Apex Election Authority has asked for clarifications from more than 20 candidates of the provincial and parliamentary elections. In addition to political parties, candidates and ministers, even the entities responsible for facilitating the implementation of the Code of Conduct have been found violating them. Meanwhile, 10 cases related to violations of Code of Conduct from the 2017 general elections are still pending at the Constitutional Bench. Raju Gurung, who stood from CPN Unified Socialist for Rupandahi 2, knocked the doors of the Supreme Court when his candidacy was scrapped by the concerned election officer. The Apex Authority issued an interim order to stay the decision and said a final decision would be made following additional hearings. However, Gurung's case, along with almost a dozen other cases, are still awaiting hearing after 5 years since the 2017 elections. In Sankhwa Sabha, CPN UML's Deepak Khadga, who lost the race against Rajendra Gautam by 1,043 votes, filed a case at the court raising questions on vote counting. However, many cases have yet to be heard, raising questions on the intention of the Constitutional Bench. Less than 230 women are competing for the House of Representatives at the November 20 provincial and parliamentary elections. The number of women candidates is under 300, only 9% for the provincial assemblies. Only 21 women of 4 major political parties are competing in the direct category. More in this report.
Despite the mandatory requirement of 33% representation of women provisioned by the Constitution, political parties that are never tired of voicing inclusive principles and women rights have not allocated more than 10% seats for women for the lower house election. The number of women candidates is even less for the major parties. CPN Maoist Centre has 8 women candidates, CPN UML 7, Nepali Congress has 5, while CPN Unified Socialist has 1 woman candidate. Member of the ruling coalition, Rashtriya Janamorcha Party has also fielded a single woman candidate. Onsari Gharti of CPN Maoist Centre is up against Maniram Fuyal of UML in Kathmandu 2. Pampha Vusal, also of Maoist Centre, is going head-to-head against Amrit Khadka of UML in Lalitpur 3. Pushpa Bhushal of Nepali Congress is up against 9 candidates including UML's Top Bahadur Rai Majhi in Argha Khaji. Sujata Koirala of Nepali Congress is the party's candidate in Morang 2. Chitralekha Yadav, also a Nepali Congress candidate, is competing against 22 candidates, including Janata Samajwadi Party's Raj Kishore Yadav in Siraha 2. Another Congress candidate, Mahalakshmi Upadhyaya, is competing against 14, including Rashtriya Prajatantara Party's Kamal Thapa in Makwanpur 1. UML's Padma Aryal is contesting against 10 candidates, including Dhanraj Gurung of Nepali Congress in Syangja. Ramkumari Chakri of CPN Unified Socialist is taking on 11 candidates, including Gokarna Bishta of UML in Gulmi 2. Durga Paudel of Rashtra Jana Morcha is competing against 7, including UML's Surya Thapa in Puthan. In Dang 2, Maoist Center's Rekha Sharma is going head-to-head against 14, including UML's Shankar Pokhrel. UML has put forward Komal Oli and Shanta Chaudhary in Dang, Vidya Bhattarai in Kaski, Neeru Devi Pal in Kanchanpur, and Gauri Oli in Doti. Manusi Yami Bhattarai of CPN Unified Socialist is competing with the election symbol of CPN Maoist Center in Kathmandu 7. Sita Gurung of Nepali Congress is contesting in Terathum. UML has fielded Bhagwati Chaudhary in Sunsari 3 and Julie Kumari Mahato in Dhanushao 3, while Rashtriya Prajatantra Party has put forward Rekha Thapa in Morang 3.
In our Public Voice segment, we had asked people in several provinces what should be the election agenda of female candidates. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
ग्रास लेभलबाट महिलालाई लिम भन्ने मनैबाट उत्थान गर्ने किसिमको एजेन्डा आउनु पर्यो
काम गर्न सक्ने कुराहरू चाहिँ मुद्दा प्रष्ट पारेर उल्लेख गर्नुपर्छ
Despite government efforts like policy amendments and the establishment of Investment Board and One-Stop Service Center to raise foreign direct investments in the country, Nepal seems to have only received 1/3 of the FDIs that have been approved. Following grievances over the minimum scale of investment, the meeting of the Council of Ministers held on Thursday last week decided to reduce the minimum requirement for FDIs to 20 million rupees from 50 million rupees. Likewise, prior to this, the government has also established a one-stop service center at the Investment Board and the Ministry of Supply, Industry and Commerce to facilitate administrative works for investors. However, both of these units have failed to perform. The government has declared a public holiday today to grieve the demise of veteran historian centenarian Satyamon Joshi. All government offices and diplomatic missions abroad will remain closed today. Issuing a notice, the Ministry of Home Affairs has said that the national flag will remain at half-mast today. Joshi passed away at the age of 103 on Sunday. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question. Why has the Nepal Oil Corporation hesitated in reducing prices of petroleum products? Your options are A, result of monopoly, B, toying with consumers, and C, to make up for losses. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us.
Sports News.
Tribhuvan Army Club has maintained its lead in the medal tally of the ongoing 9th National Games in Pokhara. Out of the 404 gold medals up for grabs, 139 golds have been decided at the conclusion of Day 4 yesterday, with all the 11 participating teams winning gold medals. Tribhuvan Army Club is at the top of the medal tally, bagging 61 gold, 39 silver and 28 bronze medals. Nepal Police Club is in the second position with 23 gold, 17 silver and 25 bronze medals. Likewise, Armed Police Force is third with 16 golds, 25 silvers and 33 bronzes, while Bagmati Province is in the fourth spot with 14 gold, 22 silver and 23 bronze medals. Host Gandaki Province with 10 gold, 8 silver and 20 bronze medals is in the fifth position. Likewise, NRNA has bagged 6 golds, Province 1 3 golds, Madhya Province 2 golds, while Lumbini Province, Sudur Paschim Province and Karnali Province have secured a gold medal each. Today's events at the 9th National Games include swimming, taekwondo, karate, athletics, shooting and archery. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.